America entering a new economic supercycle? That means a sustained economic expansion that lasts longer than a typical business cycle. Economists have made this claim and they said the last 15 years are boring compared to what might happen. That could be good because you get strong economic growth, increased GDP, high employment, but unfortunately you do get high commodity prices like oil and gas, and of course, higher inflation. Prediction is that interest rates won't fall past below 3 or 3.5%, expecting more global instability due to Russia and then challenging the US sphere of influence along with the events taking place in the Middle East, and growing national security concerns. The national security thing is what I'm focusing most on. In the 1950s, the US got record amounts of infrastructure funding because they kept putting national security as the reason why. My guess is they're going to start doing the same thing with current infrastructure spending. Industrial-based manufacturing and of course all infrastructure is going to start being more tightly wound into national security interests. Kind of like what's going on with the CHIPS Act and America's overall chip-making push to make us less reliant on foreign powers for such technology. It was during this time that our GDP devoted to the military was at 11.3%, and now we're just at 2.7. In my opinion, I'm not an expert on this, but I think that's going to change and the numbers are going to start increasing. Excluding COVID, what's been going on economically for the past 15 years has been kind of boring. GDP growth only at 3%, maybe a little higher. And I think there's a push to break out of that mold and start skyrocketing our economic growth again. And I think the YIMBY Act is going to be one of the spearheads of this. That means yes, in my backyard, it reduces zoning regulations so people can start building more homes. The U.S. housing market since 2008 has been suffering from a housing shortage, and right now we are between 5 to 7 million homes short of what should be. The YIMBY Act is a remedy for that. YIMBY Act gets passed along with infrastructure spending in the name of national security, then I think we're going to start to see GDP growth at 4%, maybe even higher. Again, this is all my opinion. This is just what I'm reading, and it's confirming some of my earlier conclusions. Take a look at this article because it flies directly in the face of what most finance experts have been telling us since 2022. I am the Geo Husar, and tell me how the YIMBY Act would apply to you. Thanks for watching.